As the holiday season unfolds, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and to lose sight of the meaning behind it all. This gratitude yoga flow will help shift your focus toward positivity, cultivating a deeper sense of positivity toward yourself and the world around you. It combines mindful motion and reflection to reduce stress, improve emotional well-being, and foster resilience. Let's begin by finding a comfortable seat and closing our eyes. Take a deep breath in and let the exhale flow out easily. Feel the body relax and the ground supporting you beneath. As you breathe in, welcome calm. And as you exhale, invite gratitude to flow through your body. As you continue with this breath, I'm going to set our affirmation for today from Louise Hayes' Heart Thoughts. Our affirmation is, I love being me. Every time you make a judgment or criticism, you are sending something out that is going to come back to you. Can you imagine how wonderful it would be if you could live your life without ever being criticized by anyone? Wouldn't it be wonderful to feel totally at ease, totally comfortable? You would get up in the morning and you would know you were going to have a wonderful day because everybody would love you and nobody would put you down. You would just feel great. You know what? You can give this to yourself. You can make the experience of living with you the most wonderful experience imaginable. You can wake up in the morning and feel the joy of spreading another day with yourself. Let's take 3 more breaths, repeating our affirmation. Breathe in. I love being me. I love being me. I love being me. Soften your gaze toward the earth. Feeling a stretch in the back of the neck. And gently let your eyes blink open, letting the light back in. When you're ready, we're going to find our way to our hands and knees. If you have any knee issues, make sure to place a blanket under your knees for support. Your knees should be under your hips, your shoulders over your wrists. Start with a flat back and feel your stomach engage. The gaze is right between the knees. As you exhale, round through the back into your cat pose. Taking the gaze towards the navel, feeling the openness between the shoulder blades. As you inhale, let the stomach drop, the chest lift through the gate of the arms, and the gaze lift towards the ceiling into your cow pose. We're going to find 4 more rounds of this. Exhaling into our cat. Inhaling into our cow. Exhaling into our cat. Inhaling into our cow. Let's do 3 more rounds using our own breath. I am on my last round, but we'll all meet in our tabletop. Let's come back to that tabletop pose, and we're going to come into puppy pose next. You can keep that blanket under the knees a little bit longer. We're going to walk those hands about 2 handprints out so that our arms are extended. Keep those hips over the knees and gently let the chest drop towards the mat. The forehead can dangle. It can come to the mat if it's in your practice, or you can grab a block or a blanket and put it under your forehead. Try and keep those arms active, fingers spread wide, and breathe into your heart. On the inhale, feel your chest expand, the ribs expand, inviting in gratitude. Exhale, soften a little deeper. We got 2 more rounds of breath. Inhaling, expanding, lengthening. Exhale, softening, grounding. Good, 1 more round. And on the exhale, sigh out the breath. Good. And then we're going to slowly start by lifting the head, gently sliding the hands back so that we come back into that tabletop. You want to flatten out the feet so you're on the tops of the feet. Press your seat to your heels and find your child's pose. If that blanket doesn't feel good under your knees, let's move it to the side. The knees can be together, but if that's a little too much for the stomach, take those knees to the width of the mat. And then release your gaze down. Let the forehead hang or maybe come in contact with the earth. Again, you can put a blanket or a block under the forehead if needed. If it's too much on the shoulders with the arms extended, soften those elbows and let the forearms rest on the earth. Let's take 5 breaths here. Again, feeling the earth supporting us beneath us. Exhaling, grounding deeper. Inhaling, expansion into the lungs. Exhaling, grounding into the earth. Two more rounds of breath here. Last one. Beautiful. At the end of that last breath, lift the head. Come back to your tabletop. Make sure those knees are hip distance apart. We're going to tuck our toes and we're going to make our way into our down dog. So we're going to press into the feet, lift those hips, and take our seat towards the back of the mat, adding nice extension through the arms. Keep a bend in those knees if you have any discomfort. And it's okay if those heels don't make contact with the earth. Keep them high. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Easy in through our nose. Exhale out. Feel our hands making contact with the earth, supporting us, holding us up. 3 more breaths. Breathing in calm and exhaling gratitude throughout our body. 1 more round. And perhaps sighing it out. And to move to our next pose, we're going to gently walk our feet to our hands. And slowly rise up on the mat. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Shining those palms forward. And just finding a brief mountain pose. Beautiful. Let's step to the top of the mat. Our feet are hip distance apart. We're going to be coming into our warrior 1 pose. So keep the left leg forward. Let's step our right leg back. Keep those hip points facing forward. Engage the stomach. Engage those glutes. Engage your pelvic floor. That front knee is over our ankle. Our back leg is strong and straight. We're going to take those arms all the way up. And there's options here. You can have our hands apart. You can bring those hands to clasp. Or if it's too much on the shoulders, hands can be in cactus or prayer. So choose the hands that work for you today. And let's take 3 breaths. In through the nose. Exhale, soften the shoulders down the back. Inhale, feel that chest lift and shine. Exhale, feel those feet ground into the earth. Good, one more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground. Beautiful. We're going to turn our warrior 1 into a reverent warrior. To do that, we take our arms behind our back. Our arms can clasp. We can do opposite hand to opposite elbow. Or you can find prayer hands behind your back. You find what works for you today. I'm going to demonstrate bound hands. So they're tracking down my right leg. My shoulders are back, my chest is shining. And on my next inhale, I'm going to bow over my left leg. And then I'm going to bring my chest to the inside of that left leg. And my chest is still open, my arms are strong, and I'm taking 3 breaths here in my reverent warrior. Breathing in and exhaling and grounding. Good, 2 more rounds of breath. Breathing in and grounding. Last one, breathing in and letting go. Release those hands, let the chest lift, step your back leg forward, and if you need it, give yourself a little shake, a little shimmy, and then step right back to the top of your mat. Feet again are hip distance. Right leg is planting this time. We're stepping our left leg back. So remember, those hip points are facing forward. Our stomach is engaged. Our back leg is strong. We're engaging our glute and we're engaging our pelvic floor. Choose the arms you want. They can be different. If you want this time, you want to try something different, go ahead. We have 3 breaths here. Inhale, invite that length through the body. Exhale, make sure those shoulders are soft. Good. Inhale, really plant those feet down, growing roots into the earth. Exhale. Good. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to shift to that reverent warrior again. So reach those arms behind you. Bind those hands, opposite hand, opposite elbow, or prayer, whichever feels right for you today. Good. And then engage those arms, shine the heart, and let's let our chest hinge forward to the inside of the right leg this time for our reverent warrior. We have 3 breaths here. Breathing in, feeling that expansion and strength in the body. Exhale, feel the safety of the earth beneath you, holding you here. Breathing in, feeling the strength of the breath. Exhaling, letting it go. 1 more round. Breathing in and letting go. Release those arms, rise up, step the back foot forward. Give yourself a little shake again, letting go of any tension. Next pose we're going to do is triangle. So triangle is very similar to warrior 1. We start at the top of the mat, feet hip distance again. We're going to step that left leg back this time, but our back foot is parallel to the back end of the mat. We're straightening our front leg. We're allowing that left hip to pull back so we have a nice long length through our right leg. And then we're going to take that right hand and gently bring it to the shin. It can be higher, it could be to a block. but you are using your core to hold you up. It's not the arm. We're opening our heart to the left, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, creating this triangle. And then if you feel you can, you take that left arm up. And furthermore, you can take the gaze up at the left fingertips, coming into full expression of triangle. But if any of this doesn't feel good, do less. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhaling, feeling all the air, fill all the spaces you've created in your body. And then exhaling, feeling those feet ground into the earth. Inhaling, feel those side ribs expand. Exhaling, feeling your hand making pressure against the shin. 1 more breath, breathing in. Exhale, just let it go. Inhaling brings us back through center. And we're going to go the other direction. You can step forward and step back, or you can change the direction of your right foot to be parallel to the mat, and then change the direction of your left foot to face the back of the mat. And then you're just in the other direction. Let's straighten that left leg. Bring that right hand to the hip just to help you open it up. Because you want to stack it here. You want to pretend like you're between 2 planes of glass. Let's let that left hand go down. Make contact, but not be weight bearing. Open the heart. And then maybe we lift up that right hand. Maybe our gaze goes to the right hand. We have 3 breaths here. Breathing in, inviting a little bit more length through that arm. Exhale, feel those feet again, ground into the earth. They're holding us tight here. Inhaling, maybe feel some lightness in the support hand. Exhale again, feel those feet grounding, providing strength. 1 more breath, inhale. And then exhale, just let it go. Beautiful. And then we're gonna make our way back through center. We're gonna shift our back foot so that it's parallel as well. So both of our feet are parallel. Then we're gonna draw those heels in and we're gonna come into a yogic squat. So for yogic squat, we slowly lower our seat. And notice how I shifted my feet a little bit. Sometimes you have to fix your stance. Elbows come to the inside of the thighs and they press the thighs away as you lift through the heart and draw your thumbs through heart center. The seat is dangling. Now, if this does not look good or feel good for you, there are many options. First option, block under your seat so you're sitting on the block. If it's still a no-go, we gently lower our seat to the earth and just stretch our legs out a little bit, creating a nice wide V. Right hand holds onto right ankle, left hand holds onto left ankle. And then we lift through the heart, shine. Still the same pose, but if you have issues with your ankles or your knees or your balance, bring your seat down and find this version. Let's do this one together. So I'm rolling my shoulders back, lifting through my heart, engaging my stomach. And I'm taking 5 breaths. Breathing in through the nose. Feeling the lift of the heart and the lungs. Exhaling, feel your sits bones ground. Even if they're covering, feel them ground toward the earth. Inhale, feel that lift. Exhale, feel your feet ground into the earth. Good. Another inhale. Feel the pressure of your hands against your legs. Good. Inhale. Feel the breath in your lungs, in your mouth, and then let it go. Last breath here. Breathe in. Exhale. Gratitude for letting us hold this challenging pose for so long. And then we're going to release. Bringing those legs together. We're going to come into one of my least favorite poses, but one of the best poses for your body. A little note, if you have any severe low back issues, like you've broken your tailbone recently, please do not do this pose. just wait until the next one. However, if you have a healthy low back, follow me. So we're going to hinge back, engage the low stomach. Our back and spine are super long and straight. My hands can be behind my knees. My tiptoes can come to the earth and they can stay there. You do not need to lift them. This is enough. We're opening our heart, we're strengthening our core. But if you feel like you can bring those shins to parallel to the earth for boat pose. This is good. You can stay here, you can hold, you can release. If you're feeling really strong today, you can straighten the legs up. I am not, so I'm gonna listen to my body and keep them parallel to the earth. Let's take 5 breaths here. Inhaling, continue to lift through the heart, engaging that stomach. Exhale. Whew, feel those sit bones ground. This is a challenging one. Keep breathing. Inhale, feel lightness, lift. Let that breath hold you up. Exhale. I'm doing it. 3 more breaths. Inhale, lift, light, hold, breathe, exhale. Whew. 2 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, let it out. Last one. Inhale, lift, exhale, slowly let it out, hold it. Good. Release those feet. That felt nice. I like to wrap my arms around my legs. Take a little cat back here, but you can find whatever movement you like. Another good one is to put the hands behind you. Find a little windshield wiper with the legs. So you do you, and you breathe. Just 2 more breaths here, letting our back absorb and our stomach absorb that boat pose. Good. When you're ready, make your way to the earth. Slowly lowering the back down. And once you're there, hug those knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze, maybe a little rock. That'll also help to decompress the low back after the challenging boat pose we just did. You can stay here for as long as you like, but we're gonna find one more challenging pose. It's a beautiful heart opener, and that's bridge pose. Release the feet so they're hip distance apart. Extend your arms. You wanna try and be able to graze the back of the heels. If you can't, that's okay. You can let those hands stay where they are. Sometimes I like to create robot arms, pressing my forearms back and lifting my fingertips to the sky. Triceps, not forearms. Triceps back, fingertips to the sky. Start by engaging the stomach, engaging that pelvic floor, and then we push through the feet to lift the hips. Excellent. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Make sure you keep the weight on the shoulders and not your head. That's an important one for boat pose because we don't want to compromise our neck here. Keep lifting the hips up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, feel that breath wash over the body. Good. Breathe in again. Feel the strength of the glutes holding you up. Exhale. Appreciation of your body for keeping you here in this challenging pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Let anything that's niggling at you, holding, let it go. Give yourself permission to let it go. 2 more breaths. Let it go. You're allowed. 1 more. And then we're going to slowly lower 1 vertebra at a time. This is not a race. The slowest to the end wins. So slowly roll down. Feel that tailbone touch. Take 1 round of breath. Side out. And then if your arms are in robot, release them. I like to rest them on my stomach. I'm going to walk my feet together and we're going to let our knees fall open for our supine cobbler pose. Now, this may not be comfortable for some of you, and if it is not, grab blankets or blocks and you can support these legs. Know that the feet do not need to be super close to you. You can let them drift out a little further. That's okay. If you feel any discomfort under that low back, because it does create an arch, you can grab your blanket, make it nice and thin, and just slip it under the low back. Now that we're here and we're all comfortable, let's take 5 breaths. Breathing in calm, exhaling gratitude through your body. Breathing in calm, exhaling gratitude through your body. Keep it up. Find your own pace for these last 3 breaths. When you finish that last breath, help those knees back together and invite them into your heart. Again, you can stay still here, or you can find a little sway, whatever you need. We're going to find our way to Shavasana. So to do this, we lower our feet and let our legs extend. I like to reach my arms above my head and just take a full body stretch before I relax. So reach those arms long, long, long. Reach those toes. Take a deep breath in, fill up those lungs. And then just exhale and let the arms drop. You can let them fall where they want. They can stay up. They can go by your sides. They can rest on your tummy. Just let your body settle into a pose that's comfortable for you. If the eyes aren't already closed, let's close them. And bring your awareness back to your breath again. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your awareness to the present moment. All you need to do is to be here on your mat and rest. Feel the ground beneath you. And invite a sense of gratitude for the support it provides you. With each inhale, welcome calm. With each exhale, let gratitude flow through your body. I'm going to read our affirmation again. Remember, it is, I love being me. Every time you make a judgment or criticism, you are sending something out that is going to come back to you. Can you imagine how wonderful it would be if you could live your life without ever being criticized by anyone? Wouldn't it be wonderful to feel totally at ease, totally comfortable? You would get up in the morning and you would know you were going to have a wonderful day because everybody would love you and nobody would put you down. You would just feel great. You know what? You can give this to yourself. You can make the experience of living with you the most wonderful experience imaginable. You can wake up in the morning and feel the joy of spending another day with yourself. As you lay here, enjoy this time with yourself. Remember, I love being me. I love being me. There's no one else like you in the world. You are a unique soul, and you are worthy of being seen. I love being me. Feel that wash through you. You need to love yourself before you can truly love anyone else. So in these last few breaths as you lay here, just let that love course through your body. Let it fill every inch of you. I love being me. I love being me. When you're ready, you can invite gentle movement into the body. Go slow. There's no rush here. This time with yourself is precious. So be mindful as you wiggle the fingers and you wiggle the toes. Appreciate every little movement. Do whatever the body is asking for to wake up. It can be hugging knees into chest again. It could be placing the feet to the mat and slowly windshield wipering those legs. It could be taking that full body stretch. Listen to the body in this moment and give it what it wants. When you feel ready, you can roll to one side, resting in the fetal position. Just taking a few moments here, feeling that ground cupping your body and supporting you. And wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a hug and thank your body for its practice today. Thank it for everything it's done in the past and will continue to do long into the future. Maybe repeat that affirmation to yourself, whispered into your knees. I love being me. When you're ready, you can press yourself up to seated. Keep your eyes closed, gaze internal just a little longer. Holding on to this moment for as long as you can. Knowing you can come back to it at any time you need it. This sense of peace and calm and relaxation is just a few breaths away. Let's bow our thoughtful minds toward our loving, compassionate hearts and place our hands to rest at heart center. We're going to end our practice today with just 3 more mindful breaths. And do them at your own pace. Thank you all for joining me and taking time for yourself today. I hope you do it more often. Namaste.